In this Big Tractor Power video, we're going to take a look at all of the new tractors and big combines, harvesters, and other farm machinery that are on display at the 2017 Farm Progress Show. There's all sorts of innovative machinery, big new implements, and of course, lots of big tractor power. So I hope that you'll enjoy this video reviewing all the new farm machinery at the 2017 Farm Progress Show. AGCO has a variety of new tractors and machines on display at the show, including the new 431 horsepower MT743 Challenger track tractor. This big machine shares a lot of common features with the big 1000 series from Challenger, which are also on display at the show, including the 500 horsepower Challenger 1050, which is out on tillage demonstrations with the Sunflower 4630 mulch ripper. There are also other Challengers on display at the show with great new power, including the 470 horsepower Challenger 1047. You can see it here with large metric tires on it. There's also an MT865E on tillage demonstrations. There's lots of new Sunflower tillage equipment in the AGCO exhibit. You can see here one of the vertical tillage tools that the Sunflower range offers. You can see the new Challenger Sunflower options with a corporate gray hitch, and here's a white planter with a Challenger hitch. There's also a new 1100C Rogator. The RG 1100C is all new for 2018. And you also have additional Terragator exhibits here at the show this year. There's also a new Heston WR 9980 Massey Ferguson windrower. Massey Ferguson also has a large hay display at the show with mowers and rakes, as well as a variety of Massey Ferguson utility tractors with loaders. There's also a Massey Ferguson small square baler and a Massey Ferguson by Heston round baler, along with the utility tractors. There's also different harvesting exhibits. There's a big Massey Ferguson Heston square baler, a Massey Ferguson combine, and of course everybody's favorite Gleaner Series S9 models. And there's also even a new Dynaflex head on display in the AGCO exhibit. Case IH is making news with its new CVX drive Steigers. They range from 370 to 540 horsepower. They are constant variable transmission tractors available on wheels and quad track. There are also additional machines at the show, including the 340 horsepower Magnum Rowtrack CVT, the 550 Case IH Trident. This is a new monster applicator with duals all the way around, available with a dry fertilizer, as well as for liquid applications with a sprayer. There are also additional Patriots like the 440 25th anniversary model. There's a 310 Magnum with a 500T air seeder. There's a new 2355 commodity cart for precision air delivery for seed and fertilizer. As you can see it hooked up here to a toolbar. There are new decals on the 270 Optum. You can see in the new Case IH decal on the LB434RXL new Big Baler. There's a 115 Maxim with new decals, a 120U Case IH Farmall. We also have a new L775 loader. Case IH is celebrating 175 years of farm equipment. They have the very last Farmall built tractor, the International 544 from 1985. There's also the original 1923 Farmall. This was the first row crop tractor on the market. There's also an original International 1460 Axle Flow Combine. There's lots of great graphics in this 175 years of Case IH history, with great pictures of all the different machines the company has made, including big Steigers, Case combines, International Harvester tractors, and all sorts of other interesting parts of the company's history, including cars. Case built cars, in addition to the big steam engines that got the company going. Here's one of the original steam engines on exhibit at the show. And here's one of the early cars from the early 1900s. Case did manufacture cars, I think, all the way up through the 1920s. So it's neat to see this company's history. Here's a Case 500 as part of the 175 years of Case IH. Claas has some big machines on exhibit, including the 540 horsepower, 385 bushel, 780 Lexion, and a big 16-row corn head. There's also the 740 Lexion on display with dual wheels, and you can order tracks and tires on Lexion combines. There's also a direct disco cut Claas Jaguar on display, the Jaguar 860 Self-Propelled chopper, and there are also Kloss triple mowers in the exhibit this year. Kloss also has the impressive 517 horsepower Xerion four-wheel drive tractor on display at the 2017 Farm Progress Show. JCB has some of its fast track tractors and other equipment on display, and one is even hooked up with a Penta TMR mixer. The big product reveal for John Deere at the 2017 Farm Progress Show is the all-new RX Series narrow track tractors. These are 9RX tractors set up for row crop work with 4 tracks on each side. They're available on 18-inch and 24-inch belts. There's a 9470 RX on display at the show. The RX narrow track tractors range from 420 to 520 horsepower. If you'd like to see and hear one of these RX narrow track machines in action, visit Big Tractor Power's YouTube channel. One of our most recent video uploads is a John Deere 9520 RX narrow track pulling a 1,500 bushel grain cart during the canola harvest. Big new tractors like the 9470 RX narrow track tractor are not the only tractors making news in 2018 for John Deere. The company will be celebrating 100 years of tractor production next year, and to help kick off that celebration, John Deere has a Waterloo Boy tractor on display in their exhibit. This was the first John Deere tractor offered 100 years ago. John Deere has its big new Class 8 S780 combine on display at the show with a 12-row folding corn head. The new S700 series combines will be hitting the fields in 2018. There's also an F4 365 dry fertilizer spreader and an R4045 sprayer on display, as well as Hagie sprayers, which are now a John Deere product. There's also the big new John Deere 560R Mega Wide HC3 baler. This innovative product allows the baler to carry and deposit 3 bales in one place out in the field, saving trips and pickup time. You can see it's a heavy-duty machine with lots of axles and wheels. There's also the new 2230LL field cultivator. New Holland has been promoting the idea of alternative energy in tractors for several years, and at the 2017 Farm Progress Show, they have introduced a new tractor under the theme of fueling the future, and this tractor is powered by methane. This is a waste product that comes from animals and silage and other rotting waste products on the farm, and New Holland is hoping to turn that waste into power for tractors in the future, and this is certainly a very exciting concept. And if you'd like to see some video of this tractor actually in action, check out New Holland's Facebook page. They've got a great video of this new methane-powered tractor hard at work out in the field. New Holland has a variety of tractors on display, including some standout Maserati Blue models like a T7 HD model and a T8 Smart Trax. New Holland is also introducing the new Intuitive Control line of T9 four-wheel drives. These are similar to the Steiger CVX four-wheel drive tractors. They're also built in Fargo, North Dakota, along with their red cousins, and it'll be exciting to see these CVT-driven articulated four-wheel drive tractors out in the field in 2018. In addition to tractors and hay mowers, New Holland is introducing a new line of tillage implements. New Holland purchased the Kong-Skilled farm equipment brand earlier in 2017, and now it is being integrated into the New Holland line of farm equipment. New Holland also has its Miller Nitro self-propelled sprayer line on display, as well as a New Holland SP310R sprayer. The twin rotor combine continues to be a main staple of harvesting with New Holland. They have a CR 9.90 combine on exhibit at the show, as well as a Forge Cruiser self-propelled forage harvester. There's also the very popular Speed Rower for mowing hay, a new RF440 utility round baler for the smaller operation, and a very cool looking New Holland self-propelled bale wagon set up to pick up big square bales. Versatile's introducing its new 610 horsepower wheeled and Delta Track four-wheel drive tractor. There's also a 360 Versatile tractor on display, as well as an RT490 combine in the new Versatile colors for 2017. We also can see a SX280 self-propelled Versatile sprayer, and the Versatile VT345 vertical tillage tool is also on display at the Farm Progress Show. Kubota purchased the Great Plains Tillage and Seeding Company earlier in the year, and they are integrating the two together in their exhibit at the Farm Progress Show. Kinsey is the leading manufacturer of corn planters and grain carts, and they have the 4900 series corn planters on display, as well as a new line of grain carts. Last year they introduced the 851 grain cart. This year a 1051 grain cart has been added to the lineup, and a big new 1305 grain cart is on the way as well from Kinsey. As we close out this Big Tractor Power review of the 2017 Farm Progress Show and some of the big machines that were unveiled, two interesting standout super big machines that are on display are the Hardy Rubicon 9000 self-propelled sprayer, as well as the massive articulating tri-bind combine. And it's always impressive to get out to the show and just see what's new and what's big and what's on the way. Thank you for watching.